Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Layers of Fear. Apparently, it didn't save me picking up the shoes.
Sweet Jesus! Did you just buy half of the department store? Honey, you don't even know yet if it's gonna be a boy or a girl.
Whisper, whisper. Okie dokie. So, my name is Kara, and I am now playing this at night in a semi-darkened room to try and make it slightly more scary. I also did some random research on Dorian Gray. One thing I do need to let you guys know though is when you hear a cooing noise in the background, it is not the game, I promise. It is instead the bird that lives right next to the couch that I pretty much exist on. Oh, okay, we'll go that way. Time to watch all the scary things happening. There's my wife. Isn't she gorgeous? Tree. Is it a vase or a vase? I'm already way more excited about this particular game playthrough. Hey, look! It's that portrait. It's enjoying looking like it's holding the door for me. Looks like they had a bit too much fun. A key! Dear sir, well, I can certainly understand that you were upset, and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself. I must categorically state that I do not wish to further receive any correspondence on this matter. Sorry, I was just double checking that my microphone was on. Um, any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that I'm going to assume that should be my or me and my colleagues at St. Anne have every have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible, considering the extent of the tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to be thinking that seem to think that writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate this situation. As I have already stated, I can certainly understand that you are under a lot of stress as of late, but thus I will not press charges if you refrain from future correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information or several specialists who would be more competent to help you get through these hard times. With regards and best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green, MD. This is a very small room.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Time to look up. Well, that wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. That one's still locked. Oh, hey, someone lit those for me. How nice of them. And it's so nice that people keep closing the door behind me. It's so kind. You know, flickering light switches is a sign. I'm pretty sure melting chemicals are also a sign, but, you know. Nope. Nope. I have an extensive rope collection. Do you have anything else for me painting? Okay, no, I guess. I feel like I'm back in the same place. Yeah, puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh yeah, I remember this from Markiplier's I don't think I was kind to the dog. Poor puppy. I'm pretty sure that does absolutely nothing, but it's fun to do. Okay, we have to first make sure that we have everything that we need. And then... it cannot be undone. I love how the temperature changes. Like, obviously not in a literal sense because I'm not there and I can't feel the change of temperature. But the lights do get warmer and colder. Warning signs. The following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain proper diagnosis, you should see a qualified specialist, i.e., psychologist or psychiatrist. Blank expression stares off into space, yes. Involuntary facial movements, yes. Insomnia, haven't noticed. Unusual gestures or postures, always had that. Unable to experience joy from activities, definitely. Depersonalization, what does that even mean? Awkward, clumsy movement, might be from the accident. Prone to anger, resentment, more passive-aggressive. Lack of motivation, yes. Suicidal tendencies. Interrobang. So I'm not entirely certain whether this is meant for the wife or the husband or both, because they both seem sort of crazy to me. Which, from what I know of genetics, does not bode well for a small child. Hi there. Are you hiding in the dwell? Make up your mind. I feel like I should be seeing something else, but I know I'm not. I make this guy walk a lot more awkwardly than he should have to, even with a prosthetic leg. The other fun part is that the doors open one way or another, like they open inward or outward. If you try to open them the wrong way, they won't. Which is just a fun mechanic and works really well with a horror because it means it can suddenly jump out at you or it can give you the suspense that it might need. Okie dokie. Oh, maybe there's something in here. Nope. And there's a crate. Hey. For instance, I just tried to open the door the wrong way. Well then. Hi, dear friend. Other than I'm entirely crazy and none of this is probably happening. Hello, door. Do I want to go down you? There's a lot of blood on the chair, and it's been broken a couple of times. But I can't tell why. I can never read their handwriting, so I am trying to get to that. There we go. She's been at it again. Earlier in the day, I found more of her reviews, little notes stuck to one of my latest paintings. Some of the most scathing, hateful stuff I have ever read about my work. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. After all, she knows me well enough to know what really gets to me. I just can't believe that she would use that against me. The worst thing is, I confronted her about it. She claimed that she hadn't written any of them. Like, I can't tell her handwriting. Jesus, does she really hate me that much? Or is her mind starting to slip? I just don't know what to do anymore. I was just thinking that that could totally kill me. Anyway. Old wheelchairs always look so much more comfortable than current wheelchairs. Like, they probably aren't, but they look so much more like I'd like to sit in them than I do in my current wheelchairs. And I know here it's going to stalk me. See? Say hi, wheelchair. In case you haven't noticed by now, I am also the worst person, like humanly possible, to watch scary stories with. Okay, fine. Um, I watched The Babadook with one of my friends early on this year, and I spent the entire time laughing. Like, why do they always give scary creatures in movies really long fingers? I mean, they can't really do anything other than tickle you to death. More rope. Okie dokie. Let's go say hello. Yeah, they reopened it for me. That's kind of them. Yay! Yay, a key. But I'm opening this. Leave me alone. I would love to let you in, but I don't think it's possible. Okay, so when I first played this game, I ran through this letter too quickly, so I wasn't able to read it. So I'll read it really quick and then return you to the game. Found his collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but he should know better. With a small child in the house, that's irresponsible. Um, this is specifically the wife's handwriting after the accident. And with that, I return you to your regularly scheduled program. I didn't get to read that, so I hope you guys did. It's kind of funny how Crazy is like literally a mold in this house. Which is sort of telling. Because when you are having mental issues, it's not like not everyone is having mental issues. Okay then. But hey, it's my cane.
This house is absolutely amazing. Oh, but those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
The house is amazing, but it seems to be flooded a lot. Anyway, so yes, I thought the Babadook was hilarious. And my friend thought she was going to have nightmares, but then she ended up not having nightmares because I spent the entire movie laughing, and that apparently ruins the entire thing. Do you have anything for me? You don't? Okay. How about you, Walls? No? I see nothing that can be thrown at me to try and kill me, so I will move on. Oh, hey, it's this room again. I will turn the xylophone on in a second. Whispers. I have to open doors first. Can I close this door? Come on, silly door. It says no. I need to shut on you suddenly. Oh, look at that cute little doll. Okie dokie. Look how warped that is. That's like terrible. Anyway. I wonder if this is any easier to do with an actual mouse. Okay, fine. There we go. And there the door went. How kind of it. Now shut.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. The taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
And for some reason, I can only think of that particular point in Twilight when people say that blood doesn't have a taste. Blood totally has a taste. La-di-da. I know I have what I need, but I still like looking around, right? This is really fun just because of, like, look at that cloth dynamic. There was this sculptor who made, I think it was Banksy's thing that he did. There was an artist that was featured in there that did a jittery, almost watered down version of Ariel, and it was really cool, and it's hard to think of how to do that kind of glitch sculptures. Am I even going the right way? I hope so.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose, I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all.
I can see how that would be his song with her, since he's someone. By the way, all of that noise happening right now is my cats running around being dorks. He has the prosthesis, which means that he probably is not the most graceful person in the world. Okay, Whispers, let's go. Or am I missing something? I am. There we go.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? What did the doctor just say about straining yourself? You can barely hold a comb. Leave that damn thing alone!
I just want to know, who leaves random teacups out? Like, I collect teacups, but I keep them somewhere. I don't leave them in random directions. Are you ready to go away, blood flamingos? I can't decide what this one looks like. It sort of is, almost looks like it would be a nice forest scene if it weren't for all of the grossness. Anyway, so still painting stuff. Still painting stuff. Still painting stuff. And here's random things that I end up finding throughout the game. I was hoping that I would have that slightly more filled because I have found a lot of random stuff, but I have no new messages for myself. Or my wife has no new messages for me. Anyway, so, well, that's interesting. Goodbye, table. I suppose I didn't need you anyway. Anyway, so that's it for this particular episode. It was more fun to play in the dark. I enjoyed giggling and laughing with you all. So I will see you next time. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.